You know, food just has a way of bringing people together, whether it's a family reunion, a business lunch, or in the case here at Maryam's Grill in downtown Little Rock, bridging different cultures from all around the world. That's the heart of what they do, and they use authentic Mediterranean recipes to do it. Grab a seat, it's time to eat it out.
Maryam's Grill is a place that we like to connect people with food that we had back home. One of the amazing things about this restaurant, it's just all about family. Maryam's Grill was named after my grandmother, Maryam. She lived in Irbid, Jordan at the time, and she was always connecting people through food. And we love that. That's built in our DNA. That's what we do in the Middle East. During the Gulf War, back in the early 90s, we actually were living in Kuwait, and when that happened, we basically came and fled to America. Eventually, Little Rock just became our hometown.
It's not just a customer that we serve. We get to actually know them. The people are happy, enjoying the food. You know, this is amazing. I love that. The most authentic dishes that we have are from Jordan and Palestine, and you can say from Syria and Lebanon, because these four countries are very, very common with the food. The culture are hummus, falafel, kebabs, baba ganoush, and shawarma.
And you can top that off with Turkish coffee.
Yeah. And we cook the Turkish coffee on the hot sand. This is how back home smells down the streets. Everywhere you walk, you would smell Turkish coffee.
That smells so good.
That's what we wanted to feel.
You've made me feel connected to the Middle East.
Great. I'm so glad you did.
Saturday brunch is kind of a new thing that we just started. Shakshuka is a very traditional thing that we eat back home. The fatayr, something called fool, which is kind of like fava beans. It's probably the most authentic breakfast, Middle Eastern breakfast that you'll see here in Arkansas.
Most of these dishes are vegan and gluten-free because we make each one in a pan by itself. Okay. That's number one. Number two, it's all veggies.
Kebab waffle, that's so good. There's so much authentic food, but on the menu you've really infused some more Americana French fries.
Right.
With some Middle Eastern chicken, exactly. All these sauces and spices. Yep. Fantastic. Oh, this is good. Let me tell you, how do you say that? Because I want to say that. This is good. Sakten.
Yes.
Okay. So of course the pandemic rocked the restaurant business, but out of those dark times began a food truck renaissance, and that's where we begin our story today. Welcome to Banada Burger, the name of play on the two main ingredients, empanadas and hamburgers, coming together to create this fusion that just has Cabot talking. What do you say? Let's go eat it up.
Banada Burger is my creation of some of my favorite foods, empanadas and burgers. I wanted to find a way to creatively turn that into something that I wanted to eat. In 2020, during COVID, I started playing around with the concept of making the buns with my family, and it was born there. I think it shook the restaurant business as it currently was, but I think it gave a lot of opportunity for somebody to do a food truck.
Did you ever think, what in the world am I doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's very amazing to meet all of the customers that we have. So we really get to know the public, and I think that's what I like the most about the food truck. We started doing breakfasts when our Banada breakfast burrito was born. We do biscuits and gravy. We do all of our breakfast burgers. We just like to play around with all different types of burgers. We have our jalapeno popper, our farmhouse burger, which is very popular, our queso burger. We have our fry sauce that we make, which is unique to Arkansas. People always ask me, what's that? But when they try it, they really like it.
I gotta know more about this white barbecue sauce. I've never heard of such a thing.
Okay, well, I don't really like regular barbecue sauce, and for my burgers, I wanted something more creamy.
All right.
And so that's when we came up with this white barbecue sauce. Basically, we just substitute the ketchup for mayo and a few other ingredients that I put in here.
Secret ingredients?
Secret ingredients.
You can trust me, you know that?
Yeah, but we're on camera.
Very creamy, very tangy. Barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes. Oh my word, look at that. Woo! It really is like burger meets taco. Texture reminds me a lot of a tamale. The beef is locally sourced. It was basically mooing in that field over there yesterday. That's how fresh this is. You gotta get the hunch, apparently, because it's gonna get messy, and I'm assuming it just so it doesn't get on you. Y'all know I just love biscuits and gravy, so when you told me about Niecy's here in Benton, I knew I just had to come taste it for myself. And as it turns out, the only thing bigger than these huge buttermilk biscuits is the heart behind this place. Why don't you grab a seat? It's time to eat it up.
This has always been a passion of mine. I worked in a little country cafe in Texas for 20 some odd years for a lady named Mary Anderson. And between her and my grandmother growing up in England, Arkansas, those two ladies taught me a lot about cooking and showing love and appreciation through the cooking.
What have you become known for?
Mainly for my biscuits, I feel like. My grandmother taught me how to make biscuits from scratch, buttermilk, fresh made biscuits, every day, 7 days a week.
Tell me about that recipe. Is it all secret?
It is secret. Don't be telling anybody how I make my biscuits now. We have a sweet cream pancake mix, the homemade cinnamon rolls from scratch, from the cinnamon mix that goes in it to the dough to the cream cheese frosting. We just recently opened up for dinner. We have a little variety of everything for anybody. Good morning. Every Friday morning when we open the doors at 6 a.m., I have a group of gentlemen that come in here. It is one of the greatest things that I've ever got to have the pleasure to be a part of. I'm gonna get emotional. And knowing what they've gone through and the struggles of those addictions, it warms my soul to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, because it was for me. Anybody that shows up here that's hungry, they're gonna get fed regardless of whether they have money or not. And the door is open to everybody. Just trying to give back some of what this community has given to me, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have it.
Wow, y'all weren't kidding, they are huge. I'll be honest, I ordered a half order of the biscuits and gravy. So if you get the full version, just know you've got a task ahead of you, okay? Hey, I'm coming back for these biscuits. They're that good. But it's the story behind this place, one that's centered around just serving people, loving people, and using food to do it. And for me, that goes a long way. You remember that freeze a few years back that left a lot of pipes burst? Well, that's exactly what happened right here, and it left this place nearly in ruin. But out of that difficult time arose an opportunity for some friends and some family to come together and create something really special. Welcome to Marty's Place in Maumelle. What do you say? Let's eat it up.
Marty's Place is a place for people to come and have a great time together, good food and good drink. Most people who've been here know that this used to be an IHOP restaurant. When the pipes burst, we created an opportunity for something that we'd been thinking about for quite a while. My son Derek and one of my partners and my good friend Ricardo Aguilera came to me one day and said, we're going to call it Marty's Place. Well, one of the first questions out of everyone's mouth would be, well, who's Marty? So the staff members would come up to me and, hey Marty, we got someone here for the first time that want to meet you. Can you come over and say hello? Love to. So it's been a lot of fun. I like to say we have favorite food for everybody. Everything from shrimp scampi and the Cajun pasta to the burgers to salmon and a rice bowl that's really terrific. And we have a great brunch on Saturday and Sunday morning. The Bloody Mary, with all the stuff that they put on there, you wouldn't need to eat anything else.
So when they say Southern food, they gave me everything from the panhandle of Florida all the way across to New Mexico. So we might get some Mexican flavors, some Latin American, we'll get true Southern cuisine. That's why I like that biscuit and gravy real well.
Fried bologna sandwich. Not a bologna fan. And the first time I tried that, it was just amazing. And I was like, oh my God, we gotta have this. It turned out to be a pretty popular dish.
I think for us is that we try to give you a high-end restaurant experience at a low budget. We have a tradition that every first-time customer, we like to be able to go visit with them, to be able to talk to them and tell them what Marty's Place is all about.
I've never, ever turned down biscuits and gravy. Some B's and G's, never. There's apparently a little spice to the gravy here. Really like that. I'd already heard rumors about these egg rolls. You name it, it's in it. This is really, really good. But maybe you're just looking for a solid burger. This is it. This is the Bang Bang Shrimp. Oh man, yum yum and sweet Thai chili sauce. I'm just not a shrimp fan until today. You're an artist. Did you know that?
I did actually.
We have the best buns in the world. You know, we get them in from New England. People are really loving our hamburgers. My grandmother said if you put lettuce and tomato on a burger, it becomes a sandwich. That's an homage to my grandma. We put mustard, pickle, and onion on it. We do allow people to get lettuce and tomato if they want that, but it keeps it hot. We're trying to do everything fresh. We have a freezer in the back. I unhooked it, you know, so that we wouldn't even be tempted to have pre-done anything. So we're trying to do everything fresh.
Are we deep frying hot dogs?
We are deep frying hot dogs.
Zero fat.
We'll go with that if that's what you said, but I didn't say that, you did, okay?
I can say it. I'm the weatherman.
And what we're making right now is called a BLT dog.
Nothing says summer like a BLT
Correct.
hot dog. Ooh,
On a hot dog.
Now we're cooking.
Okay, there we go, Seattle dog, look at that.
Seattle. So you've got all these different hot dogs from around the country. A St. Louis dog.
Yep.
But this is a Seattle dog.
Yep, you put cream cheese on it, and I make my own pepper jelly and jalapenos and some fried onions on there. Okay, so you gotta have crunch on every hot dog. That's my philosophy.
Chief hot dog philosopher. It's kind of wild. Never heard of cream cheese on a hot dog, but I'll give anything a shot once. A+ for uniqueness. This is creative. They did it really well. We're gonna do what we do here in Arkansas. We're gonna deep fry the bacon wrapped hot dog, then we're gonna slather some mayo on it, top it with some lettuce and tomatoes. I don't know what screams Arkansas hot dog more than this. They go crazy in the hot dogs, but when it comes to the hamburger, don't mess up a good thing, and I didn't. Maybe if I eat enough of this, and I give myself a brain freeze, it feels like January. Well, my name is Scott, and today we're at Scott Station in a small, unassuming, unincorporated town of, you guessed it, Scott, Arkansas. Pretty easy to remember, right? Now, 100 years ago, this place was wildly different. It was an agricultural hub, and while some things have changed, others have stayed the same. That's why this place is as popular as ever before. Come on, grab a seat. It's time to eat it up.
We thought we were connected in the community before, but now we really are. This is where everybody stops in and shares things and talks and eats, and it all happens over food. So we're so blessed to be here.
The story is God puts you in places and you don't know you meant to be there, and all of a sudden you wake up and here we are. We weren't looking for it one day and we owned it the next. The White Pig that was in North Little Rock, they were a barbecue dynasty. They bought out here, and so it became Seaton's Scott Place, and it became available to buy, and my wife and I just said, you know, stuff doesn't change hands that often. So we purchased the restaurant, we changed the name to Scott Station, and it has a little railroad theme, and the reason for that is we live at Marlsgate, and the Dortch family own the train station in Scott.
I think time slows down when you come in here.
Oh, I love that. Yes, I love you. I love Allie. Oh, goodness. Oh, I get a doggy kisses. Oh, mwah.
The combination of our pork, our beef, and our ribs, that's number one. And number two, clearly our fried fish. Fisher's was a restaurant that a lot of people still have very, very, very high opinion of. One of the Fisher heirs came here to teach how to make Fisher onion rings. And we are blessed that we just won the 3rd best onion ring in Arkansas.
Look, there of course is the Scott Covert Catfish quality scale. I'm gonna give this 5 fishtails. Very good. Stop the Train burger. I don't even know where to begin. It's huge. Oh my goodness. There's so much flavor. I'm gonna try the Hush Puppy. There's apparently a secret ingredient, and I'm gonna see if I can guess it. I'm not guessing it. The secret ingredient is Sprite. Hi. Oh yeah. In trouble. I got in trouble.